Oh, I did everything then muted, didn't I? Oh my goodness. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out and I'm going to come back on. Okay. Oh, should I? Or should I just start? Okay. Well, this is the time when you want it recorded, isn't it? My goodness. First 2 minutes. So I am very sorry. I'm very sorry. Anyway, this is astrology readings for the 21st through to the 27th of July, 2025. I've got to remember what I said now. We're going to be starting with the air signs. That is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancereans. Oh, we've got that wrong. So it is the, we're starting off with the water signs. Let me just do that. There's me thinking I've got everything organized and all ready to go. No, darling, you need to go and eat your dinner. We're in a bit of a standoff again, me and Tinky, because she's decided she's not going to eat her dinner. so that's not good, because she does need to eat her dinner. Okay, so update. Okay, so yeah, anyway, we've got the water signs. I can't get that off. Oh, this is a not good start, is it? I wonder if I wrote it somewhere else. I'm sorry about this. I'm just going to take that top bit off because... Where is it? Right, let's just hide that. Let's just hide that. Okay, so we're starting off with the water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian, followed by the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. And then finishing with the air signs, that's Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. So I alternate it every single week that I do this. So just to be fair. So last week we started with the air signs, which is why I didn't change it up there. Okay, on the top thing. Okay, so I was saying about positivity and creating the best possible future for yourselves by visualizing just that, visualizing that you have abundance. And I chose this around the edges because most of the readings that I'm doing is usually about it is about love life, family and money. Okay, they're the things, obviously, you know, career and everything else. And so I thought, well, these coins, they kind of look, so we want to bring together some wonderful positive energy. That's what we want, isn't it, regarding our financial life, you know, because with that you've got so many different options, haven't you, of having a better life. So on Tuesdays, every Tuesdays, please tune in because Greg and I go live doing global predictions, and this is from 8 p.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. UK time. So it's early hours of Wednesday morning for us in the UK. And obviously I do the astrology. The astrology is usually done either Saturday, Sunday or Monday. Okay, so, and it just fits in around my work. When I get my act together quickly enough, I sometimes have lovely people to share this with. You know, you then get to know the other readers. Okay, so there's that. So each week, you know, I wanted to ask you guys in the chat what sort of topics you would like us to talk about. Because Greg and I are thinking of doing something a bit like the spirit chats that he used to do. But this time we're actually going to invite certain people who can talk about and have got stories to tell about certain topics. So the first topic that we are going to be chatting about is all to do with off-worlders. You can call them off-worlders, UFO, ETs, whatever you want to call them. That's what we wanted to start off with. There's a lovely lady called Mary Van, and she is offered to come on and do this. Now, it was going to be on Wednesday, but Greg and I want to do a bit more of a build up to it and get more organized. Okay, so I did send Mary a little message out on this, just to explain that we're going to kind of get in touch with her, and we're going to make it a bigger show. And so yeah, but if there is what's happened in your life, we're after people who might have experienced near-death experiences, you know, seen the white light, felt as if you was over the other side. We want to talk about past lives. Okay, so if you've had an interesting past life, we want to hear from you. We want people who are not shy to be on camera and not shy to come on live and chat with us. Yeah, so near-death experiences, anybody felt that? So yeah, so I'm just going to go to the chat and have a little look and see who is about. So I'm sorry I was muted. Ali, you're muted. Ali, you're muted. Hello. At least you didn't do an entire video, then realise. I know. So hello, lovely. We can't move that across. That's a shame. Okay, I wonder if I can put that at the top. Let me see. I'll have to take the background off because that doesn't work, does it? Let me do that. Discard. There. We'll have to do that. Okay, we'll have to do that, but that's okay. We got the entrance of it, so we're in that kind of energy of money. So this is what we need to do. There are some blank checks that you can actually buy, and you can write yourself. If I still got my check, I do. Look, so look, my check, okay, for 4 million. So yeah, so I've done it before. That was 3. So yeah, you can write yourself a check and put it kind of on your fridge. You know, mine's on my printer, but you can do that. There's all different ways that you can, you know, bring the abundance in. So yeah, thank God I didn't do the whole show like that. That would have been awful. You've been awful. So what else have we got? Okay, so lovely to see you, bosom buddy. Is that Quad B? That is Quad B, isn't it? So I know who you are now. Well, hello. So Savannah, hello. Savannah, hello, Ali, hope you're all well. Looking beautiful. Cancerian there. Yeah, Cancerians. Love it. Not to worry, just go with the flow. I'm trying. I am. Round of applause. I finally got it. Love to all. Thank you. Hello, voice of Kazungula. Have I said that right? Kazungula. Hello, Maureen. Hello, Maureen. Good to see you. Yep, it's me. I had the chance to meet and speak to this lovely lady. It was really nice. So I've spoken to quite a few of the in 5D people. It's wonderful. So I'm still doing my offer. Okay, the offer is for anybody who wants, you know, to take advantage of free reading. Okay, so the free reading is well, it's half of it. Imagine half an hour free. Okay, so it's nearly half price. So it's $50 for 1 hour reading. Okay, $50 for 1 hour. Okay, that works out about £40. Or you can have 30 minutes, and that is $25, which works out £20. Okay, so the offer is still going to continue for a little bit longer. So if you wanted to take advantage of that, please do. Don't forget, you can book in advance. You know, you could book, you know, for 3 months on, you know, if you wanted something like that. There is Patreon as well, where you can, you know, have a set reading once a month that you can book in and have. Now, that could be a 20-minute recorded reading. that is just for yourself, or it could be a 30-minute Zoom reading, or a 1-hour Zoom reading. Okay, there's lots of other extras that go with it. So, you know, there is Patreons of $1.11. That's about 88 pence to join and support. And that gets you a video meetup with myself and Greg. Greg also has Patreon as well. So it's patreon.com/in5d or patreon.com/Psychic Alley. Okay, so the next one up is the channeled message. So I channel a message and it goes out, and that is $5 a month, £3.96-ish. And then you also get the other tier with it. Whatever I've said before, you get with it. Next one up is $10, £7.93. And this is access to hundreds of classes and workshops, okay, that I've done over the past 4 years. So there are a lot on there, okay. So I've developed a Facebook page. This Facebook page is a closed group, and all of the classes are all on there, okay. So there are lots to choose from. But then also you get the channeled message and the video meetup. Recorded meditation, $15, £11.89. You then get the classes, you get the channeled message and the video meetup. $22, £17.44. That's a recorded psychic development class. Okay, and then you get the other things as well. So $28, $22.19. The currency changes a little bit, and that's a 20-minute reading for you personally, and plus you get all the other things as well. $35, £27.74, and that is every single month you get a 30-minute Zoom reading. Now you can change that and do psychic development if you want for 30 minutes, or cord cutting, or whatever you want. Tarot tuition, it's up to you, whatever you want to do in that time. $40 plus everything else that I just said gets you 30. This is about £31.70 pounds, and that is 10% off Greg's unique tie-dye t-shirts and plus everything else. $45, that's £35.67, and that is a mystery gift sent to you. Mystery gifts are like little crystal balls, or they're tarot cards, or they are crystals or other spiritual things. I think I've sent over tuning rods. I've sent over tuning fork, pendulums, you know, lots of things. So they're not little gifts, okay? They're nice gifts. Jewelry as well. So for $60, you get, that's £47.90. You get a 1-hour Zoom meeting, obviously plus the mystery gift, plus the 10% off Greg's t-shirts, recorded psychic development. You can get it. And $80 is £63.41, and you get 1 hour booking with Greg and I, and we do life coaching with yourself. So if you wanted to pause the camera, that is all of those which I just said. You could pause that and have a little look. So that's the first page, and then you've got the next page as well. Okay, so that's Psychic Alley. Patreon.com/Psychic Alley. And please pop over to Greg's as well. And he will be able to show you what goes on with his channel. But mainly it's to support the video creators, basically. So it's like a membership, if you like. That's kind of how it works. So let's go and see who else is come in. It's wonderful for you. You're my rock star. Oh, well, you're just lovely. I really enjoyed our time together. I did very, very much. PD, hello everybody. Hello PD. Deborah, hello Deborah. Good to see you, Deborah. is our lovely Vera. Hey, Vera. Good to see you, Vera. Oh, yes, you've just reminded me, Vera. Thank you very much. So anybody who shares, subscribes, or likes this video, you'll be put down and added onto a little sheet like this, and then once a month I will draw somebody out here, and they'll get given a 30-minute psychic reading. Okay, so 30-minute psychic reading. Okay, so it's like a voucher. So I pick out one person from there. If you've shared it multiple times, then put shared, shared, shared. If you subscribed, liked, and shared, then put subscribed, liked, and shared. Okay, that means 3 places. You know, so please don't be shy. Let me know. Okay, there are some people who don't necessarily need a reading, but they want to gift it to someone else. We can do that too. That has already happened. Okay, but so we will work on who we gift that out to. So thank you, Vera. Let me put you in. You're number 12 there, Vera. So remember, if you like it as well, then you can have another setting too. So yeah, we appreciate you very much. This is just our way of saying thank you. The healing, okay, the healing list. So if anybody is feeling low or feeling there's a sadness or, you know, emotional, physical, mental, whatever, you can have a wish if you want to add, you know, a wishes energy to this as well. So if you know somebody who isn't feeling great, maybe you're not feeling great, then please let me know and I will add them onto this, okay, as well. So I bet you're saying, get on with it, Ali. Goodness me, get on with it. I'm gonna, all right, I am. Oh, cool. Okay, so we've got bosom buddy liked this. So it takes seconds, really. But do you realize, you guys, do you realize what's happened since you guys have been liking this and sharing this? Do you realize that our numbers have gone up at least 10 to 20% of views? Do you realize that's the power that you guys have to help us? Okay, so it's not a little thing. All right, it's not a little thing, and we really appreciate it. I'm just writing bosom buddy down. Okay, I've got you. Healing list for Maureen, of course, lovely lady. Well, I'm going to write it on the back, and then that way I can do it neatly later. Okay. You're there. Savannah is a long-time subscriber. That's wonderful. Thank you. I'm feeling low and sad. Please add me to the healing. Of course I can. Of course I can. Yes. And I'm so grateful that you're a long-time subscriber as well. Appreciate you. So, yes, always hit that like button. I knew that a lot of you have, and you haven't said that you have, but I know that you guys do that. So, yeah, please let us know. So, Maureen, you're number 14. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. I don't know where the kitten and cat is at the moment. I don't know where they've gone. Okay, so let's get moving forward. But please, you know, don't be shy about let me know if you have liked and shared it. Right, let's just do this. These are the Patreons, okay? Oh, hold on a minute. That's not working because the text needs to be yellow. There, that's it. So all of these lovely people down here are all part of the Patreon family. And some of you guys have been on here right from the beginning. And my goodness, do we appreciate you all. Absolutely. So thank you, and thank you for that. Okay, so yeah, and here's the others as well. So this goes on to 2 of them. So if you wanted to join in, patreon.com/Psychic Alley or Greg's patreon.com/in5D. Okay, so here we are. Right, let's put that there. Right, so we're going to go straight on now to what are we doing first? So we're doing Scorpio first. Right. Scorpio. I like to record them as well. So this is Scorpio. Let me change the color of this because do white. There we go. And I'll move that there. Yeah, so Scorpios. Yeah, Scorpios is my daughter. She is Scorpio. So this is Rhiannon. And any other Scorpios out there, okay, let us see what they want to tell you, okay? So energetically, in emotionally as well. So 21st through to the 27th of July. Okay, so it does feel as though you've been able to be more playful, have more time to enjoy family, friendships, or just being by yourself. But I feel that this has been a light-hearted energy, being able to laugh at yourself, being able to laugh at the situation that is surrounding you, rather than get yourself in a stressed state. You're realizing that a lot of what you're experiencing now is all linked to past life things that you have, maybe come here to learn. And that learning, sorry, my printer's making strange noises. Learning, it's like, when you go back and you think, wow, how far have I come with this learning, with the ability to see through, BS basically, and to not get het up on all the things that could hold you back. You're now seeing that is a possibility of being held back, and you're then moving on. And so Spirit just want to say, well done. You are absolutely smashing this experience on Earth. Okay, you really are. So don't ever feel as if you're not getting anywhere, because they can assure you that you really are. Okay. So you've got such high expectations sometimes of yourself, which can sometimes cause a block or cause you to feel stressed. Okay. And with that, it can then, your inner child sometimes gets hurt or upset, okay, in the process. And that's really not good, is it? It really isn't. So, sorry, just writing down the timestamp. So they're saying, don't set yourself up to fail. Give yourself, lower markers, lower challenges, so that you can at least enjoy your experience. Instead of getting stressed out because you're not achieving as much goals as you are pushing yourself. Okay, nobody should judge you apart from yourself. And even then, they're saying there's always wiggle rooms as to, why you're doing whatever you're doing. Okay. They're saying that there are a lot of affirmations, positive affirmations going out from you. So you have been thinking in a more positive way in, focusing on what it is that you are deserving, what you're capable of. And I'm seeing that it's like the list that is growing, and there is in play, really. So if you imagine life is a chessboard, and you've basically made your move and said, universe, this is what I want and need, and I feel I deserve it, and the universe is then going to set you up with the next move, okay, to make it actually happen. So look at this card, if that doesn't tell you, the Seven of Pentacles. Can you see all of these are like your affirmations and your wishes there? And this is like the universal energy nurturing this to make this come, to make the fruit ripe to eat, to bring you security and sustenance that you need. Okay, this is what is going on. Everybody, I would say, has the ability to have a self-employed business. Okay, everybody could do it, even if it's something very silly that you think nobody would be interested in. There's always going to be somebody who has the same interest as you. And you do have the beauty of free advertising. If you think about it, setting up a YouTube channel is free. Putting yourself out there is reasonably free as well. So, when I was starting my business, I didn't have any of that. I didn't have any opportunity. Like, it all had to be done very much, paid advertising. You are in that higher vibrational energy, and so this is a very spiritual reading for Scorpios, very, very spiritual. And they are saying, just carry on doing what you're doing, and project your wishes to the future. Okay, it's like, this is what I would like, this is what I'm gonna get. Okay, and so it is. All right, so there you go. That's what they wanted to tell you. So we're going to move on to, going into Face ID. I can't do it quickly enough. Okay. So yeah, this one is for Pisces. Let's go to the Pisces. Okay, what is the timestamp? 3017. Okay, so let's have a feel about what's happening. So 21st through to the 27th for me and my mum of July, and all the other Pisces. Okay, so I also feel as if you have been able to find happiness even in the most stressful situation, which is really, it's like it's a clap from the spirit world, because not many people are able to do that. Usually they get right into the doom and gloom and the stress of it all, and living it. Okay, not you guys. You haven't been doing that. You have been sorting out, how to deal with things yourself. There's a lot of independence, and sometimes a bit feeling alone in your stresses. So you might have lots of people around you, but there is such a thing as still feeling alone, or still feeling as though, but the buck stops with me. And what do I do? How do I get through when I'm not feeling strong? Okay, so there's a bit of a power struggle going on, either between you and someone else, or it's you and your inner self. Okay, and you're trying to manipulate or change things, or somebody else is trying to do that. Okay, but the message is, keep strong. It's not time to give up. It's not time to let somebody else give in and it's not, sorry, it's not time for you to give in and let someone else win. Okay, that is not at this point. Because I can see that you have a positive attitude and you have right on your side. Okay, you've done nothing wrong. Okay, so this is about kind of getting to know your shadow self, getting to know who you are and what you're about, and staying true to that. Crossroads time. Okay, I feel within a relationship around you, it's a crossroads. Now, do I carry on doing what I do, or carry on within this relationship, friendship, or love life, or do I change things? Okay, do I move on to a different person or a different lifestyle? What do I do? And they are saying that you've come a long way regarding whenever you first started this relationship, friendship, you was a very, very much either mixed up or not in a light energy. Okay, when you first started, so it's like saying I was a little bit broken, or I was a little bit kind of out of my depth back then. But now, during this friendship, this relationship, I have now grown, and now I don't have to put up with what I did put up with. Okay, because we grow, we mature. But would it be that you are then running away rather than trying to resolve some issues or problems along the way? And that is what you're going through at this time. Do you give up and say I'm done, or do you carry on and try and talk things over? The other thing is, I feel as if somebody is going to be somebody is going to be swapping jobs. Now, I don't know what that means, but it feels like either somebody is going to, stay at home and look after the children while the other person goes to work, or that there's somebody who is swapping roles or jobs, in other ways. But I do feel as if that is quite a light-hearted feeling going on, but it's still got to be thought through. The other thing I'm seeing is somebody who is leaving one job and going to the next one. And I feel as if there's a sadness as they say goodbye to the old people that they are, that they work with, or people that they've kind of grew up with. And it's kind of hard as we move forward. Okay. But financially, I feel that it's not something that you can turn down. Okay, so that's what I feel. They're also telling me about somebody who's getting ready to go on, someone's saying sabbatical. So is somebody getting ready to do some traveling and then come back to their job later? But that does feel right to me. Okay, so yeah, like a lot is happening around Pisces. So changes and changes. So okay. So Cancerians, 21st through to the 27th of July 2025. Okay, so this is for my eldest daughter Megan. So I just had a bite to eat with her round at her place tonight. I was dropping off Logan, so yeah, Logan's gone back. He was just with me just because things weren't okay at home, or sometimes teenagers, what teenagers can be like, get on your last nerve. So I feel that it's like he needed a breather, they needed a breather. So yeah, so it's like that. But I'm wanting him to show his mum and his dad as much respect as he showed me. I said, you have got it in you to do that, and that's what you should do. So yeah, whether he'll take any notice or not, I don't know. He's 17, so yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on with Cancerians. Okay, so there is a celebration of love and a celebration of togetherness. I'm seeing that, you know, when you feel as if your family is complete, or or you have a good energy regarding, you know, the people around you, you're kind of feeling very blessed. There is a plan in motion to go and do what you want to do. And I feel that this is to do with planning an adventure of some kind, a holiday, a get together. Okay, but something is being planned and organized. And I feel that that is going to. It's going to bring about a lot of love and a lot of excitement. Okay, so that is a good thing. Okay, hold on. Can't do that because, sorry, I'm just mucking about with the ticky tapey thing there. Okay, yeah. So I feel that you know, you are, you know, very strong at you know, your family values, your friendships, you know, keeping everybody kind of going. Really, you are the anchor. You're the person who wants everybody at home to be happy, especially obviously yourself. But there has been some anger or frustration as well, which has not been most pleasant. I feel that that is now moving into the past, and what we've got now going on, Cancerians, is, you know, a new feeling of love and a new feeling of appreciation, and knowing that everything is going to work out in the highest good. There is a tricky relationship energy going on, and this is to do with somebody having love life issues. And this love life issue, it's as if nobody is listening to each other, and there's somebody who is getting involved when they shouldn't. And I can see that someone's saying it's all your fault, but they're actually not looking within themselves and saying, well, actually, I was a bit of a knob, or I was a bit bitchy, or, you know, something. So it's like something to do with, you know, the lack of communication, and a need to resolve that matter. Now, that might not fit every Cancerian there, but sometimes I have to add that in there because it relates to somebody. So it's like pointing the finger saying it's your fault, it's your fault. Okay, I'm seeing moving home or wanting to move home, wanting to reroute, wanting a bigger home. And I'm seeing the abundance is starting to come in, and I can see momentum building up. So I don't feel as if it's going to be that long before, you know, this particular person who wants to move is going to get their wish. So if you can just hang on in there, it is going in that direction. So we have strong communication lines that are being, you know, heard. So it's like, you know, when you might have been saying the same thing over and over and over in the past, but it's on deaf ears. And yet now it's all like, okay, they're actually listening to me. So it's about not trying to blow it out of proportion, trying to stay kind of grounded and not, you know, get too carried away. Okay, so it's like allowing the other person involved, allowing them to start the ball rolling rather than you pushing the ball, you know. So that's what you're going to be doing. Now, for others of you, there will be some redecoration and changes in your home, sorting things out. I'm seeing furniture being moved and moved about. And I'm also feeling as though, you know, that builds up sometimes the frustration because you need to find the balance within the furniture and the home as well. And it's not feeling balanced enough. Okay. And I can see that this is maybe an ongoing battle that needs to be sorted. Okay, but yeah, it's a bit frustrating for you. This is a perfect time for you to visualize what it is that you want and deserve, and allow the universe to bring it in. So visualize yourself. This could be for everybody. Visualize yourself as the magnet, and you not chasing what you want, drawing it to you. Well, that's better. Sorry. I do see that somebody is blowing a conversation out of the out of context, and I can see somebody manipulating and only given half the story, and that is causing some complications and arguments that nobody really needs. So be careful with what you hear, and don't try and react unless you actually know what the real truth is. Okay, and that will save a lot of I'm sorry later on. It really will. So there you go. That's the Cancerians, and that's the water signs. Okay, so let's go back into the chat. There we go. Who have we got here? Oh, isn't that lovely? Look, you're supporting each other. Savannah, you are not alone. Guys, you do know that we do have a it's a Facebook page, and it is for the members here. Okay, now don't think Greg's about, but yeah, it is community in 5D community. It is, and I will try and find it. Let me try and find it, because you can then go to Facebook and start chatting with each other. Okay, so we've got a love life one. Okay, so we've got in 5D love connection. We've also got in 5D community members. Okay, and these are all ways to keep in touch with each other and start friendships. Okay, because that's what this is about. Greg started in 5D, and the wording on his banner is bringing star family together. And it's really bizarre that on my own, kind of, I was always bringing people together as well. Obviously, I didn't name it Star Family, but that's kind of what I was doing. It's like being on the same mission, but not really knowing each other. Was on the same mission until now. So it's pretty strange, isn't it? Really. So yeah, I love it. So I'm just going to change the colors over, because yeah, I'm going to change the themes, view all themes, and I'm going to take the theme off. Sorry about this, but it's not yeah, it's not going right. So I'm so sorry. Discard. That's it. Discard. Okay. No, that's still not right. Okay. Right. No, we're going to have to leave it like that. Okay. I need to get more prepared. Clearly, I thought my settings last time were right, but I've done something different, obviously. I don't know. So yeah, so it's lovely that you are giving each other help and love in the chat. I have liked, and I pray for a poster, Cancerians reading, praying for justice. Yep. So let me put down Savannah there for a like. So I appreciate that very much. So you're number 15. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Hello, Cynthia. You have no idea what is going on in my life. Well, I'm hoping that everything is going okay, and I'm sending you love. I'm sending you love there, Cynthia. So I'm hoping things improve if they're not good, or stay wonderful if they're wonderful. Hello, Mary, going to bed, but leaving this in to listen to your lovely voice. and blessings to everything on that we're going through. I can't read that. Oh, here we are. Going through a tough time. I know how it can be. Yeah, it's we've all been going through all sorts, and I think if we all said what if we all said what we're all going through, I don't think anybody would choose someone else's life, to be fair. I really don't. So everybody's pain is everybody's pain. You cannot compare somebody's pain to somebody's pain. I really don't believe you can. So I wish for $1 billion to help me, my family, and others. I wish that too, Cynthia. I do. So hello, Patrice. I met Patrice as well. So that was wonderful. Hello, hello. Thank you, Ali. It resonated. Good. I'm so happy. All right. So let's go on to the next. Okay. It's the next one. So this is the earth signs. So we're going to be doing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. After that, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then finishing with Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay, so Taurus right now. Okay. Let's put that there. Have a quick drink. My throat's going, so I might need to make myself a hot drink. You never know if my throat holds up. I had cancer of the thyroid, and sometimes my voice box is a bit sensitive. Sometimes. It was a while ago, so I'm all clear. I'm all good. 49, 30. Right, Taurus. So this is the 21st through to the 27th of July. Okay, so what I'm seeing coming up over the next week or so is somebody coming back into your life, and I feel that this is linked with love life, either yours or somebody close to you. I can see that there has been anger in the past or frustration, and this has led to complications. This situation is coming back so that something can be resolved. And sometimes that is, it is because it's like putting that to rest, admitting that everything is, it's done and you can't do anything more about it. Okay. It's like, I've got to cut the cord now. This doesn't feel as if I want to bring this back into my future. But for some of you, I think you've got to go back to maybe go back into it to then learn whether you want this or not. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing. I can see that there has been some talks about rerouting or moving, or maybe somebody has moved, could be coming up. But it feels as if the talks are there, okay, about moving home. For others, this is a feeling of moving on, because it's definitely a movement energy. I'm hearing conversations that I don't want to hear. And I feel that somebody is not impressed with this person coming back into your world. Okay. And you're feeling tormented emotionally with everything that's going on. So trying to please everybody, trying to calm it down. Okay. It's all of that. Now, you don't like nagging, and other people, of course, won't like nagging. I used to say to my girls, I'm not nagging, I'm just reminding you often. If you did it the first time, I wouldn't have to remind you. So isn't that what nagging is? It's reminding. So I'm seeing painting and decorating and brightening things up and reorganizing a home. This could even be moving is what I'm seeing. But I really feel as if I'm enjoying this space that I'm in, or you know, enjoying improving my world. That's what it feels like. Now, there's somebody who has got a foot in two jobs. And so it's like, I don't know whether to concentrate more on this job or on that job. I'm not sure what to do. And I can see that there is a bit of a tormented feeling there, tormented energy. Okay. And I've got to make choices. But you are more in control coming up about your future and what it is that you want, where you want to live and how you want to live is all there. There's a bit of secrecy around, and I feel that there's secrecy regarding love life or a family dispute there. Okay, somebody hiding information or not revealing what's really happening. Okay, and this is one of those times where it's like, why am I put in this position? I never chose this. Okay, and you know when you're trying to meet somebody halfway, you're trying to be what that person needs you to be, but it's like they're not playing fair. Okay, that's what it feels like, being put in this position. You're trying to go with the flow. You're trying to smooth things over, I feel, with everybody. So are you being the peacekeeper, Taurus? And other people are kind of chaotically running around. Is that what's going on? So there you go. That's what I get for Taurus. Okay, so this is a Virgos. 54-20 for Virgos. Okay. I am going to be boiling the kettle, so it will get noisy just a little bit. Okay. But I will warn you a few seconds before. All right. So Virgos, 21st through to the 27th of July. This is for my guides, saying the date for my guides as well. Okay. I'm building it up. It's getting noisy now. Sorry. Okay, so I feel that there is somebody who's getting frustrated or cross regarding somebody's religious or their belief system. Okay, so somebody is not reacting very well. So it's like, why they want everybody to see things for their way, their belief systems, their way of thinking. Theirs is the best, and nobody else knows what you're talking about. So this is not going to be going down very well. Okay, especially with yourself. Okay, you like to be that free thinker. You like to have your mind kind of go into other possibilities. Well, yeah, that could be possible and that could be possible. But you don't like being told, don't do this or stay in your box. Okay, that doesn't work very well at all. Okay, sorry, just bear with me. Just making my drink here. Okay, so there has been, I feel, somebody who has been questioning maybe their own belief systems and their loyalty as well to those belief systems. And this has led to wanting to delve more into it and find out, what it is, what's going on. Okay, so being open-minded is a very, very good thing to be. Rather than being closed and saying, no, that's black, that's white, and there's no grey areas. But there's a lot more people finding their spiritual self, finding that that need to not always be right, but to be open. Okay, to be open. It's very, very important. I'm seeing friendships. I'm feeling togetherness as well. And this next kind of week I can see is going to be, building on friendships, building on relationships, falling back in love with, somebody special, or falling back in love with yourself. But I really feel that this is a very good time to do that soul searching, and that deep spiritual work is going to really pay off. Don't forget those affirmations. Don't forget those positive statements. So when I had cancer, I used to say to people, my health was amazing. Everything is amazing. My health was wonderful. I've never felt so good. It's just so wonderful. So I used to say all these things, and the universe goes with the energy. You can be as sarcastic as you like. I had staples in my neck, okay, where they'd kind of cut in and there were staples there. And I was, nobody could get 10 feet near me because I was radioactive. I'd had to swallow some radioactive iodine to get rid of it. So it's like people were kind of like, I was a leper. And so I was just trying to be as sarcastic as possible. But I believe that saved me. I believe that the positive energy and the statements really does help. Okay. So why don't you try it? So if someone says to you, so you're still single, you go, the person of my dreams is on their way. I can feel their energy as I sleep. We meet up and we dance and we sing, and we're very much together, and they are literally on their way. Could be any day now. Okay, so say things in a sarcastic way. Okay, try it. Okay, just try it. There is somebody who's got very good ideas, and those ideas are going to come from a surprising source this week. The surprising source is going to be a child. Okay, a child is going to be giving you, it's like they'll say something and it's like, oh my goodness, they've got a point, or they've just read my mind, and so this will then lead to the start of a plan. This plan is about a career or a life path, a life mission. Okay, and you'll be able to tell stories about that life mission as well later on. So I'm seeing a car, and I'm seeing somebody putting letters on a car. So I don't know if somebody's having their business put on, the lettering put on a car for business. But they're showing me, obviously not every Virgo is going to have that. So that might be one person listening, Virgo or not, but I'm seeing somebody there. They're showing a divide between right and wrong. And when somebody is clearly not seeing sense and is completely in the other person's mind, off their trolley, they really aren't thinking straight at all, and they can't see what is right in front of them. They've chosen not to see that, and I can see that this is going to cause a bit of an issue, and I can see division going on there. I feel that there is, when somebody comes in and referees and kind of separates this issue, they're separating it so that it doesn't cause any more problems. I can see that. For you, there is always two sides, and I feel that you try and stay as neutral as possible, whilst understanding, each of their points of view for sure. There is going to be some money coming back to you, not as much as you hoped, but there's definitely money coming back to you. And this is linked to a long-term situation that has been ready to pay out, or ready to bring you the rewards that you deserve. So if you can just hang on in there, it won't be as much as you wanted it to be, but it will be something with the pending energy of, there being more to come. I do see a party or a celebration as well. I'm seeing a get together, and I'm seeing somebody having a go at a new musical instrument as well. So like I said, sometimes these images come to me and they may not necessarily be the Virgo. Okay, it could be somebody else who's watching this. But yeah, there is a lot of joy energy, you know, around you, especially towards the end of next week, Virgos. Okay, so Capricorns. Capricorns, let's do the timer. 02 50. Quick drink of coffee. So I'll just do Capricorns and then we'll go back to the chat. Okay. Okay, I'm building up the energy now for Capricorns, 21st through to the 27th of July. So this is for next week, predictions for next week. Today's date is the 21st here in the UK. Okay, so I love this card. It's so beautiful. So this is from the Light Seers deck with Chris Ann. So the full card says that everything is about trust, trusting the universe, trusting that it's all going to happen, you know, falling back into the abyss and saying, I know that everything that's happening right now is for the right reasons, and my thoughts and my needs are being sorted as we speak. So try not to get anxious, try not to get frustrated or cross because it's not happening as quickly as you want. Okay, it will happen. Okay, they're talking about a challenge that you have in the meantime set yourself. And it's like, well, if I do my bit and the universe doesn't bring me the next stage on my journey, then what do I do then? And I feel this is about money, work, career, and ambitions. Okay, so it's like, you know, it's not happening quick enough. You've put your trust in to the situation, and I feel this is this will all come about, but try not to let that frustration block you. Okay, because as soon as we start kind of getting fed up, that energy just slows everything down. So you know, play on the words. You know, you can be frustrated, but what you say is everything is happening in divine timing. It's all good. Okay, so yeah, like I said, be sarcastic. The universe doesn't understand sarcasm. Okay, so I'm hearing somebody, you know, when you've got a child and this child is hearing adult conversation and is hearing somebody say, oh, they said that and they're getting on my nerves and all of this. And then you're around that person and you're like, oh no, please don't say anything. Please, you're telepathically kind of going, oh, please don't say anything to the child, you know. Well, I'm afraid the child is so psychic. They're going to do exactly that because you are pushing that out there, and the universe and the child's energy is hearing, please say that, please say that. So this is going to cause a bit of anxiety or problem. Okay, I'm going to say that the best thing possible is, because this is happening next week, be careful who listens to your conversations. And some of these dear little ones, they're so innocent and they don't understand, and nor should they, that they shouldn't say certain things because, you know, it just happens. It's like my mum says, you have to wait until you're on your own. It's like, but we're never on our own. There's always the children around. There's always something going on. So you have to learn to talk in code, and you have to talk in, you know, riddles and things like that. That is the only way forward. But somebody is not very well. and I can feel that they are, you know, not reacting very well to this conflict as well. But yeah, this is a one of those times where it's like I could have, I lost my breath because they were saying something that they really shouldn't be saying. Okay, I can see that there is a strong energy linking to being comfortable, and is somebody not feeling comfortable in their home at the moment, or not feeling comfortable physically in their bed or bedroom, something like that, because I feel that there is a need to get to address this and make sure that you are as comfortable as you can be. But yeah, there's somebody who is clearly needing some help there. I'm seeing somebody who has just left, ghosted, or is not talking, and this is not going down very well. And I can see that there is anger and frustration, okay, with this person. So whoever feels as if they want to just go off and not deal with somebody, or not finish sorry, I'm trying to get myself comfortable. Anybody who suffers with chronic pain, you know exactly what I'm trying to go through here. I'm trying to get myself comfortable. Anyway, so yeah, there's somebody who is either thinking of ghosting somebody, or thinking of not talking to that person again. Please finish things. Please put an end and a full stop on relationships. I'm begging you, because the other person is in limbo. And if you've ever been in limbo with friendships, or if you've ever felt like that, then you will know how painful that is. So I'm going to tell a story about I was helping this young lad, and basically his mum came to me to have readings, and this lady had said that her son was suicidal and very, very upset, and was trying to get balanced in his life. And she said, is there anything that you can do? She also said that he had voices in his head telling him to, you know, commit suicide. Basically, that's what she was having. And she said, you know, is there anything you can do? And I said, I'll try my best. We can do a cord cutting. And so I did. This is relevant to whoever's watching this now, and whoever is linked around the Capricorns for next week. Okay, the reason why I'm telling you this. And so for many of different reasons that this story is going to come up with. Basically there was said that, you know, I don't know if I can help. I'll do my best. We can do a cord cutting, because I felt that there was an attachment around him. An attachment is a negative spirit energy that is zapping people's energy, that, you know, you feel a bit sad and they just make you very depressed, more sad. You know, there is a lot of that around at the moment, and it's quite a simple procedure, a cord cutting, and I will do it gladly for anybody who needs to have it done. Please contact me in the on psychically.net, and we can do that. Anyway, I saw this young lad. He was young to me. He was probably I don't know, 25, something like that. At the time, had my little shop, you know, and basically I helped him. Anyway, I helped him. We did the cord cutting. I worked with him. Every single week we met up, and we did some procedures, and he said he wanted to learn the tarot. I taught him the tarot. He then became the most amazing reader, with his empathy for others, and also he got through to young people as well who were going through things. Anyway, his mental health team couldn't understand why he'd come off all of his medication and he was doing so well. They couldn't understand. Anyway, this lad and me had a friendship, wonderful friendship. you know, I was helping him, and he was very grateful being in the shop and everything. Anyway, long story short, for whatever reason, which I still to this day don't know, he stopped talking to me. But my friends that had then befriended him, he then spoke to them about what I'd done, which I still don't know, but didn't tell me. So all my friends were saying, "Oh, I can't tell you. Yeah, he did tell me what was wrong, but I can't tell you because he's told me not to." So I had all my friends, and it felt like bullying. And so the reason why I'm going to tell this story to you guys is there's something going on similar to this in your life. And I'm going to say straight away, please don't ghost somebody without finishing and purposely either telling them what they've done wrong, or finish and you know, put a full stop. Okay, so it's very, very important to whoever is watching this. Okay, and I see that this can be reversed, is what I'm seeing. So this whole situation can be reversed, and people can then start to find a way forward, you know, past it, and become, you know, stronger in themselves. Okay, and not have somebody zap their energy and make them not believe in themselves. Okay, that can all be resolved if you can just take what I've said as a little kind of hint, okay, one way or the other. Okay, so there you go. Sorry about sharing, but I felt a need. So I bet you some of you guys have got similar stories to that, but it hurts so much. It hurts to the core. So yeah. So we've done the earth signs now, and the water signs and the earth signs. And we're going to be doing the fire signs in a moment, and then the air signs. So let's have a little look. Where did we get to? Okay, I think I found. So Savannah said, thank you, it resonated. Okay, the intense. Leona. Hello, Leona. Good to see you. She's from Australia there. The intense energies at this time are very challenging. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're bringing up anything that you haven't dealt with, aren't they? That's what they're doing. Yeah, I didn't miss it. I don't know what that's connected to, but I can relate. Praying for you, Cynthia. So isn't it lovely that everybody's supporting each other? Well, you got it again. It could be one of those two things, my son, or an event next month, and seeing a lot family that I really don't want to see. I was accused of something that I did not do. Oh, I'm sorry. That's horrible, Patrice. Yeah, there's no need for it, is there? Hey, Tammy. Thank you for the flowers there. That's lovely. I just lost a friend who lived in Florida. Oh, well, I'm hoping that lovely soul is now feeling light and ready to enjoy, you know, their spiritual life now. But it still hurts down here, doesn't it? The pain of losing someone, and it's real. I'm sorry for you. Aloha, Ali, and every greetings from Costa Rica. Well, hello, Costa Rica. Good to see you. So if anybody can share, like, or subscribe, or share in lots of different places, please write down in the chat, shared, liked, or share, liked, subscribed. Okay, and I will put you on a little raffle, and I'm going to give away at the end of the month, the last Tuesday of the month, I will give away a 30-minute reading to somebody, okay, on there. If you don't want a reading, I can always send you a little gift, okay? So it's a reading or a gift. So when I drink my coffee, I use a straw. Okay, that's interesting. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you, Lisa. Patrice. I usually have to drink coffee to help clear my throat. 2008 had back surgery, but they went through my neck. So yeah, it just leaves you a bit weak, doesn't it, Patrice? So Lisa has shared. So let me put that down, Lisa. You're number 16. All right. Thank you very much, Lisa. I am Adrian and a Libra. Well, hello, Adrian. Are you new here? It's lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Adrian, if you subscribe to whatever, like, share, or whatever you can do, I'll put you on our little list here. And then at the end of the month, I'll give away a 30-minute reading to somebody. Just to say thank you. Shared to both daughters on Facebook, but I'm sure others, friends, will see it. Well, Patrice, thank you. Let me write you down here. So, Patrice Curtis. And one for luck, because you said it is going to be seen by others as well. So you are number 17, 18 and 19. Thank you, Patrice. So, wow, I'm no Capricorn, but that reading really resonated with me. Thank you. I deliberately asked my guides to give to enter in some extra stuff for the people who are watching it. Okay, so that's definitely how they work, for sure. Hi, Ali. She was only 35. Oh, I'm sorry. How did she pass, Tammy, if you don't mind saying? I bet the lad didn't want to give you credit, so he looked for an excuse to find fault with you. Oh, my goodness. I wonder. Unfortunately, that lad is now in the spirit world, and I have had to forgive and let go. But it did cause a lot of stress and strain with my friendships as well, because it felt like bullying when everybody knew and I didn't. It was a bullying thing. Yeah. So yeah, but that makes sense. Yeah, but I was so supportive. If anybody knows what I'm like, I'm very supportive. If someone wants to, they're ready to kind of boost their psychic abilities. I don't care if they get higher than me. I want them to be in the best possible position for their own self. Or, I bring in guest teachers and I say to the students, if you resonate with this guest teacher, and then my pupils go over to them to do work or learn, it's not my job to say you have to stay with me. I want them to go where they're supposed to go. So I've definitely not been so I did support, but I sometimes you don't know people, do you? It's so confusing. Shared and liked. Oh, Tammy, thank you. Tammy, you are number 20 and 21. So, yep, you are there, Tammy. Okay, so thank you. Vanessa, hello, Vanessa. Hi, gorgeous Ali. Shared and loved. Thank you. Let us get another different coloured pen. So, Vanessa, you are 22, Vanessa, and 23. And thank you so much for doing that. Really, really appreciate that. As Patrice, is it because you're wearing lipstick? What is what because I'm wearing lipstick? I don't know what you mean. Okay. No, I don't want the coffee to stain my teeth. Oh, I see. Okay, I gotcha. just shared. Thank you, CV. Thank you very much. So CVAP. CVAP. Lovely. Thank you. And that's Facebook, isn't it? So let's do Facebook. Put that on Facebook. You are number 24. So Tammy says, I don't know. Patrice, I never would have guessed that. Mandy Lamont, yes, she's live now. Mandy Lamont, do I know Mandy Lamont? Wondering how she died. Oh, yes, you are very supportive to everyone. I do feel that that's how I want to be. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I was laughing at what Bosom Buddy said. I gotcha. I gotcha. Good number. Thank you. Thank you. You are number 1. Oh, thank you. I like the live. Thank you, Vera. You go back. You go in again. Vera, you are not only you are 44, you're also 45. So Vera, you're 45 as well. Thank you. It all makes a difference. All of it. Honestly, our numbers have grown. Our viewing numbers have grown 20% more. I always like and share. However, you can put my name down for someone else. I would prefer this. So if I put Leona, and I'm going to put their gift to someone. Okay, so I've put it like that. All right, and then I will then, if you win, I'll then gift it to somebody else. But I can always do a reading, or I can send you a bit of jewelry or that sort of thing if you wanted, Leona. Happy to do that. So don't forget, if anybody wants to be on the healing list, please let me know. Right, let's continue with the fire signs now, everybody. So the fire signs. So Leo, lovely Leos, 012450. Okay, so I'm tuning into Leo's energy. 21st through to the 27th. Itchy nose. Okay, so there's a need for fairness around you Leos this week. The fairness is linked to somebody who has been taking more than they should out of a situation. And this to me feels like for some of you, it will be a relationship, and this relationship has been very challenging. That one of you has been pouring so much energy in and trying to make it work, and the other is just taking it for granted and is just doing whatever the bare minimum to keep the relationship going. And there is a strong feeling that you know, you can't carry on like that. It's just all too much. I am seeing that there is a proud feeling there of, I will not be backing down. I will stand up for myself. I am proud to be the person I am, and I don't deserve that. So you are being very not necessarily stubborn, but you're guided in the right direction by your guides, by putting yourself into a good and positive energy. You know, this is what I deserve, this is what I don't deserve, and I'm not going to be putting up with anything less. So you're definitely standing your ground for sure, Leos, which is good. There is somebody who's getting organized to go on a special journey or trip. Now, this journey or trip is linked to it's linked to, I feel, a holiday, or, you know, doing something that is going to be a bit scary and frightening, but it's also very much needed, and you can't believe that you're actually doing it. So there's a strong energy around this. Now, that might only be for one person that's watching this, but I did see links around abroad, a hot country where the sand or the earth is red in color. So I don't know where that would that be, Africa or Arizona, or I don't know. It just feels as if it's like, so very red, okay, color. And I feel that this trip is going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, a bit like either a safari, or, you know, something that you know, you're never going to forget. Okay, so for others, there is just the trip is coming, but it's not necessarily, you know, got all of those energies to it. But it is going to trigger maybe an idea or thought of, you know, that's what I want, or that's where I want to, that's what I want to experience. And so, yeah, either way, you're either going to do it, physically do it, you know, go on this journey or this trip, or you're going to plan for it and send affirmations out for the future. Your spirit guides are going to be very pleased with you around the middle of next week. They are talking about you being guided to move forward, to move on and away from negative behaviors, whereas before you would have got involved. Okay, now this is going to be one of those times when they're saying, you know, go on girl, you can do it, or go on, you know, go on guy, you can do this, you can do this. Because this person has been gaslighted, they have been lied to, they have been manipulated. You know, you have been manipulated, and it's like you will not do it again. You will not go there. You will not put up with this. And this is this strong kind of urge for things to be different is so wonderful. You will have it. You will have that change. You will win your case, if it's a case, just by going with that that trust energy and being guided to it. Your spirit guide energy is very much around you, and this is saying that you know, if you can just see you know, that you are in a trust energy, and it might not necessarily make sense to you right now, but it absolutely will later for sure. I'm seeing somebody who's feeling a bit frustrated and a bit like, oh, I can't be bothered, you know, what's happening, you know, it's not really something I want to do, you know, what's the point, kind of thing. So I feel a fed up energy there. And this is because somebody is not treating you in a respectful way. And this is either somebody in the family, friendship, or love life. Could be even workplace, but it's like you're not feeling cherished and you're not feeling appreciated. And this is grating on you more and more. Now, what are you going to do about this? Okay, is the question the universe is asking. Are you just going to carry on and do what you're being told? Are you going to do that? Or are you going to actually stand up and say, don't talk to me like that? You know, that's not fair. That was not my fault, you know, and be very much, you know, stand up for that inner child energy. It may feel overwhelming, you know, that, you know, what have I done? I've taken on too much, or I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have stood up for myself. But I do feel that, you know, when sometimes you have no choice, it just comes out of your mouth. You know, but everybody starts to know what you will and won't put up with. That is definitely the energy that I've got. And I've said it countless times in readings, countless times in, you know, my own life, where it's like enough is enough. I can see that there is a spontaneous journey or trip that is going to go ahead that you wasn't expecting to go on. And I feel as if I'm chucking things quickly in a bag and then I'm rushing out the door. And this is an overnight bag. So this is like being very quick. Okay. So I do see that, Leos. There you go. So Sagittarius now. Okay. 013230. Here we are. So Sagittarius, 21st through to the 27th for next week. Okay, so there is some, it's like more money coming to you, but it feels like it's not life-changing money, but it's like a weekly extra bit of money, like you're not going to see huge amounts of change, but it will make a difference nonetheless. Okay, it will make a difference. And I can see that you are juggling and you are sorting out. It feels money matters. I can see, when you go through all your incomings and outgoings and you haven't done it for a long time and you realize that actually you are still paying for something that you don't need anymore. And so I feel that you're going to free up some of your some money, okay, which is actually going to make a difference, when you include it with what you're being given, the extra that you're being given. I'm hearing somebody who is either thinking of renting out a room or thinking of, reorganizing their money, okay, and who lives where. And I can see that there is these changes that are coming about are not going to be make everybody happy. Some people will wonder why you're making the decisions that you're making, but I do feel that in the long run, it's got to be that sometimes we have to make arrangements and changes now for the future, and we have to do it early. There is somebody who is thinking of changing their car. I can see a change of a car, and I'm also seeing somebody who thinks that they're either changing from a car to a motorbike or a bike, or from a bike to a car. I don't know. There's something to do with that. Okay, energy. And they're also telling me about a character who has run away or is running away from responsibility. And this has got to stop. So I can see either yourself or somebody close to you really making a point of saying you are not getting away with this. This is unfair. So it's catching somebody before they completely run off into the distance and they don't take the responsibility with them. I'm hearing a character around you who very much wants to get their own way. They're used to getting their own way. They can be very opinionated and can sometimes belittle somebody and really psychologically make them feel bad, okay, because they're very intellectual, very clever, but they're also very clever at gaslighting. And I'm not liking this person. So when sometimes you want this person out of your life, but this person needs to take responsibility as well. And so it's a catch-22 situation there. There is a need to put up some boundaries around this person if they are going to come back, or you are going to have them in your life. There is, I feel, a way to get past this is by taking charge of this situation and for it to be on your terms. It needs to be on your terms, and you do have the reins to your life, and you've got the reins to take this to whatever level you want. I'm also, you've had 3 tens here as well, and the tens are all about completion, happiness. You know, it's like, well, that's finalized, or we finished that, or we now can move on to something else. There's somebody who's taken on far too much or is thinking of, and I feel this is a financial burden too far. You know, when you think you can afford something, but when actually you look at it, you think, actually, this is going to really set us back so much by taking on this extra debt or this extra situation here. And there's a need to kind of change your mind if you've already committed, or, you know, change things up a little bit, you know, maybe back out even, but something is needing to be changed there. Okay, so there you go. That's what I get for Sagittarius. Okay, so we'll do Aries and then we'll come back and see who's in the chat. So Aries is 01 38 20. All right, so these are the timestamps for every sign. Okay, so let's do Aries. Aries 21st through to the 27th. I know you're sick of me saying it, but it's for my guides, okay? My guides then know that that's the dates we're looking at. Okay, Aries. Now, Aries, I can see that there is somebody who's sitting there and they have a real dilemma on their hands. Okay, there's actually 2. One is a financial one. Okay, one links to, I feel, either a new house or new job. For some of you, it'll be new job, others it'll be new house. And I can see the, you know, when you're trying to work out your money and how much money it's going to cost you, and financially what is going to be better in the long run. And this is linked to somebody who might be rerouting or moving, okay, and trying to work out if financially viable really to move. And there is somebody else who's thinking of a job and they're standing at a crossroads, because, you know, I'm seeing a financial crossroads and then they've given me all different meanings behind it. So, you know, and sometimes it can be everything, you know, it can be this, and this. Because how many times in your life has there been chaos in your work life, in your home life, you know, in all directions, it does happen. But yeah, we've got 2 sevens here. Sevens are always the crossroads. They're the time of change, okay, or taking a gamble within a situation. There is a gamble money-wise, jobs, and there is a gamble about moving as well. We've also got the 7 of Pentacles, and if you have a look here, you can see that there is a tormented feeling emotionally as well. And it's like, I'm tormented by my emotions, my feelings. You know, there is a lot that is going on, okay, in your world, okay, and you're trying to please everybody, you're trying to be there for everybody, but in the meantime, who's keeping an eye on you, you know, in the meantime? Okay, so there's a bit of gossip coming up around the middle of this next week. This gossip is around money, or it's around a workplace. And I'm seeing everybody kind of, you know, making their own kind of judgment up, making their own opinion, and their opinion is a guesswork. And that can often lead to a more stressful situation than it needs to be. But there is definitely a new job offer is going to be coming in. And also it feels as if its spirit have worked their magic, okay, with this new opportunity. So, you know, when you have to say, well, thank you, universe, for bringing me this, in amongst everything else that's going on, this is actually going to be going in the right direction for me. So thank you. But there is gossip around money and work as well. So it's like leaving the gossip behind and moving on into clearer and more precise, way forward. So it's like leaving behind the dead kind of past and moving forward. There is somebody who's decided that they are letting go, okay, and they are letting go of an idea, letting go of a wish that they wanted. This is what I'm going to do, or this is what I was going to do. I no longer can. I've got to stay doing what I'm doing, and I've got to kind of let it go. And it's going to be awkward, and I don't want to miss out. But at the same time, I don't know what else to do. Okay, that's what this feels like here. So tipping around, I feel someone else's energy as well within this. Okay, so it is chaos. It's like in some areas it's all very smooth and lovely, and in other areas it's like a bit chaotic, to be fair. So yeah, there's a lot happening. Okay, there's a little dust, and it's like a piece of feather that's just drifting around. It was really sweet. Okay, yeah, so I can see that there is a jump forward. It's like you're going to take a leap of faith. All of a sudden, all of this is then cleared up and you know what you're doing. So all of this going back and forward in your mind turns out to, right, this is it. So you're going to make your decisions and do it. You're not going to hold back, and everything will be then moving forward like the cogs in the wheel. Okay, and all of these cogs make up for the big effort of this moving forward. But we have to go with our gut feeling, with our trust. We have to go with, because sometimes there is no logic to what it is that you are going to do next. Okay, so there you go. That's what I get for Aries. And let us come back to the chat. Okay, so I know that Vera's an Aries, so I saw that there. Where have we got to? Okay. Patrice, so Patrice, did you laugh about the response to the straw excuse or lad comment? Okay, so Patrice says, so my new spirit guided let my daughter and granddaughter that he is with me. I asked him to touch their shoulder, and my granddaughter said she felt somebody touch her shoulder. I was so excited. That's really good. I love that, Patrice. I love it. So here's Vera. Yes. Fire signs. Yeah, they were the last this week, but they will be moving up. Okay, so what will it be next week? So if it's the water signs, it will be earth signs next week is first. Okay. Sorry, guide. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so Vanessa said, can you please put my beautiful friend Colleen Pierce on the healing list, please? Yeah, and don't forget, if you've already put somebody on the healing list, don't be shy about putting them on again. Okay, don't be shy about that, because each sheet, you know, we've got new energy on each sheet. Okay, it is. So Let me write down. Colleen. Okay. I have her down. I've written it on the back so that I can do it neatly later. All right. But the energy is still going out. Okay. It's still going out, Vanessa. They didn't know I asked him to do that. Okay. Oh, wow. Even better. Lovely, Ali. Happy to do this. Live in Australia, so too expensive to post, not necessary. Gift it to someone else. It's not that expensive, actually. Believe it or not, it isn't. It isn't too bad. Yeah, a thicker item, like something big, is more expensive. But if it's a thin thing, it's not. Here in the UK, anyway. But I do get you. I do. Hey, Gabby. I met Gabby as well. So, hello, Gabby. Good to see you. So, Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Kelly said, finally met a man that checks all my boxes. Taking it slow. However, I seem to be initiating text a bit more. He cancelled plans for me coming to his town this Saturday. Just wondering if he will be compressed than friends. We really clicked, and seems smitten, hoping he also no, darling, you do need to have some food. I know I'm seeming but she's eating sweets and not eating her food, so we're in a kind of struggle at the moment, hoping he also have my feelings about my situation. Well, I'm hoping for you too, Kelly. I am. Let me just pull a couple of cards, pick up on your situation there. So he definitely is wanting to get your attention, and there is a little bit of, it's like something's missing in his life, and he's trying to get your attention a bit too much. Okay, but he needs inspiration, and he needs to find more outlets for his boredom, for sure. Okay. So hi, Di. Hello. Love from Australia. Lovely. I'm Libra, 23rd of October. Well, happy day, happy weekend in Australia. So it'll probably be Monday there, won't it, in Australia? Well, it is here for me in the UK. Oh, it's 333 here in the UK. Make a wish, 333. Oh, my pain's coming really bad right now. You make having a cup of coffee so appealing right now. It does keep me going, I've got to say. Maureen said, enjoying your readings. I'm so happy that you are. Did you do Scorpio? Scorpio was the first one, Tammy. Make sure you check out your sun, moon, and rising. So you should be checking out 3. If you don't know what your sun, moon, and rising is, then put it in the search, any search bar, and just say, what is my sun, moon, and rising? And they will ask you for the location, time, and day of birth. And they'll give it to you. You shouldn't have to pay, though. Make sure you don't pay. Put free. Okay, I was told that feathers are a sign that angels are around. Yeah, it was just floating. I don't know if anybody saw it, but I was just picking it out. Yeah. Oh, Vanessa, thank you. So, hi, Sidley. Hello, greetings from Australia. I'm a Libra, 12th of October. Welcome, welcome. Maureen said, please add my son to the healing list, initials MDK. No problem, I will do that. MDK. He is on there. He is on there, okay? Or he soon will be. Sty, love the hearts. Thank you very much. I was laughing about the straw. So, sending healing. Oh, people just saying hi to each other. Just, it makes me so happy that you two, and I'd love you guys to go over to the community Facebook pages and to connect. That would be so good. Arthritis in my thumb. I've got like a eyebrow gel for my thumb. I like doing jewelry making, but it makes me suffer in the end. But I'll still do it because I love to do my jewelry. Oh, thank you for sending healing. I appreciate that. I might make another coffee so I can take some pain relief. Sorry, I'm on a go slow right now, but it's just to give, I'll just chat with you guys a minute, and yeah, we'll get there. So yeah, don't forget to check Greg and I's show out on every Tuesday on In5D or Psychic Alley on YouTube, okay, or on Facebook. It's going to get loud a minute. Sorry, just a little bit. It's a bit loud. Yeah, so on YouTube, In5D or Psychic Alley, we have we do global predictions. So we're asking for any questions that you have, what's going on in the world, basically, and we pick cards out. Greg and I, have you tried grounding? I am grounded right now. I've got my bare feet on the floor, and I've got a crystal between my toes as well, which is a black obsidian. I will not miss Tuesday. I enjoy watching. Oh, good. Yeah, we enjoy it very much. So just making my coffee. I can't say coffee without saying coffee. Sound like a New Yorker. Right, that's better. And I'll just take some pain relief. I might do pain relief, that's the thing. So we just got the air signs left, okay, everybody, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Yes, I am due pain relief. Yes. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Yes, I'm so scatty. I'm definitely scatty, crazy. My friends will tell you I've never been any different. They're just, yeah, never a dull moment. I'm very eccentric. Who else is eccentric around here? Who would say, yes, I'm eccentric? I'm a little bit nutty, a little bit cray cray. Oh, are you guys a bit cray cray? Have sent a ton of healing, love, energy, and cleared your aura. Oh, thank you. I saw a black spot around on your pain spots. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me that I'm being psychically attacked on those areas, Vera. So I do appreciate that very much. Yeah, I've just upped my shield and sent it back to sender. So whoever's sending it at me, they can have that back. Okay. I'm going to do some live psychic development as well. I'm going to do live on, the YouTube channel. Okay, Psychic Ali. So if you did want to be part of that, then make sure you're subscribed to Psychic Ali, okay, on YouTube. So definitely eccentric, says Terry. Yes. Lisa said, yes, I'm definitely eccentric. Di said, same, I'm eccentric. And Patrice says, yes, that's me. I'm glad I'm not alone. Vera, yes, that's me too. I can be a scatterbrain, me too. Everybody's saying the same thing. Well, we're all in good company then, aren't we? I commanded them out to never return. Thank you so much, Vera. I appreciate you very much. There's Mary. Now, this lovely lady has got some wonderful stories to tell about UFOs, off-worlders. And we're looking for, Greg and I and Mary are looking for anybody else who might have some wonderful experiences that they've, or not so nice experiences with off-worlders, okay? And we want to have a little chat. Now, we were going to do it on Wednesday, this Wednesday, but I sent a message over to Mary. I don't know if you got it or not. I sent a message over just saying that we still want to do it, but we want to make it big, and we're going to do it, you know, at a different date, okay? But we'll keep you updated and make sure it's the day that you can do. And yeah, we're just going to bring in some more people. So let me know if there's anybody else who feels as if they've got a good story, okay, a really good story, because we want to hear from you. And if you don't mind coming on live and speaking about it, that will be a show that Greg and I are going to do. So, yeah. Okay, so where do we get to? Leona is definitely two. Yeah. And lovely people saying hi to Mary. Patrice is saying Mary. My sister. So is your sister willing to come and chat with us? Scatterbrained always hang with dogs. They understand me. Of course they do. Maybe Mary have had those experiences. Mary has, definitely. Yes. I told Mary I have a strange fright. Yeah. Taurus here, single and nothing going on. Well, we do have love connections, in 5D love connections on Facebook for you guys to meet up and find that right person. Okay, I'm just going to take this pill and then we're going to go back and complete the rest of this astrology. Thank you for letting me just take a little bit of a breather to take the pain relief so that I can get back. Stage fright. Stage fright. Yeah. So I have had those ET experiences. Please come on and have a chat with us. You know, please do. I'll let you know nearer the time on a Tuesday. We'll let you know what date it's going to be. I'll see if I can do somewhere next week a bit more deeper Reiki pain relief and clearing, then close any leaks into your aura with an endless flow of protection. Thank you, Vera. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. I trust Vera very much. She's a wonderful person. She is an animal whisperer, everybody. So if anybody does have any questions about their animals, please list them on here and maybe Vera can help you. She might be going to sleep though soon because it's 4:45 where she is in the Netherlands. Yeah, so But you can reach out to Vera. You can reach out there. Okay, so yeah. All right. So I've had my breather. Let's go through to the air signs now. Text. Here we go. Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. Timer is 02:02:30. This is one that I record. All right, so this is Aquarius. This is the 21st through to the 27th of July, 2025. And yeah, we'll have a look and see what's going on. This is my son-in-law. So hello, Craig. Yeah, they've just been on a caravan holiday, which is wonderful. It's cheap and easy. Once you get a caravan, you know, I think their pitch was about £80. And they get a little break, you know, just to, you know, he was teaching his daughter, both his daughters, to ride their bikes on two wheels. Little Esme, middle daughter, granddaughter, she's learnt to ride her bike, and her daddy was teaching her. So they had precious study time, precious mummy time, and the dogs were there as well. They're two doggies. So it was just wonderful. I'm so pleased that they got away. So let's look at Aquarius. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the first card out is the Star card. So this is Wish Upon a Star. Isn't that a beautiful card? This just says that there is a lot of off-worlder energy that is going on. Now, you can believe in them or not, but there are a lot of off-worlders that are actually here to support us and to help us get rid of the dark side of energy that is around, okay, that is zapping us. Okay, so if you can hang in there, they are helping. Next time that you're out and about and you are, you know, you've got the sky and you can look up, ask for one of the ships, the UFO ships, to show themselves. Okay, and if you do see something then move, ask them to power up, and they will shine brighter. Okay, so try it out honestly and let us know what experiences you get. You might think I'm absolutely mad, but you know, more and more people are seeing, you know, objects in the sky or a strange cloud that looks as if it's covering a cylinder, you know, craft, sometimes cigar shape crafts. Okay, so they're talking about some changes to your home, and I'm seeing sorting out things and getting rid of anything that is unwanted. I can see something about scattered. It's like having a big sort out of toys, of equipment, maybe kind of like shed equipment, or, you know, sorting out the shed, getting rid of stuff. You know, it could be for other people. That could be sorting out rooms in houses or attics or something. Because I feel as if everything is, you know, being sorted out and only keeping what it is that you really, really want. And I see this being, you know, going very well. There is going to be an energy where the chi energy is going to flow into your world and make it very abundant. Okay, I'm seeing success and well done, achievement. You did it. Congratulations. So for my son-in-law, Craig, he went for a job interview and it wasn't offered, but I've seen it being offered to him. So I'm going to say that I'm standing my ground, and the cards are also indicating, excuse the gender, but he's not, that's not what he wears. Okay. There is achievement, and it's like I've done it. There is also public acclaim and being a spokesperson. Okay. And I can see being in a public role and speaking out. Okay, being able to be articulate and say it how it is. And I'm hearing this and as being a job and an opportunity, and this is going to improve and happen for sure. I feel that linked with something that you have been doing that isn't achieving anything, you're going to be letting go and walking away from. And I'm seeing this being something that you feel you've kind of outgrown. You don't want this anymore. You're on to bigger and better things. You're being drawn to new things, new ideas as well. And this is definitely, it's like playing, a game of chess, but it's like then being given the 5D chess, 5-dimensional chess. When you've been playing the 3D chess. So it's like there is something energetically changing, and you're making that happen, and you're watching it as it all unravels in your life in a very good way. Okay, I'm seeing a fatherly energy around, and I feel that this is linked with children, or it's linked with a fatherly character being around. And I do feel that there is a childlike energy and taking a leap of faith, okay, regarding this. I'm seeing somebody standing around a bonfire as well. So I don't know if someone's planning to kind of burn some things and get rid of some things, but I see that as well. And it's like, again, it's all part of getting rid of the old and going on with the new. So it's all part and parcel of that. Okay. And I see that very strong, okay, in your life, Aquarius, next week. Okay, so there is lots of strings to your bow, and you can do this, this, or this. So it's like if I said, here's an abundance of money, set up a business, you would actually have lots of different ideas of what business you can do. And Aquarius people are they think outside the box. They don't mind being different. In fact, they prefer to be different. And I just see that there is these opportunities are going to come up one after the other, and you're going to have to decide which one is better for you, after there being nothing happening to loads of stuff happening. Okay. I'm seeing at the end of the week somebody who's got a sharp tongue, who's going to be either belittling you. There's that thing back, belittling you. I can't find it. I can't get it. But it's a fella. I don't know if you saw it at all. But yeah, there's somebody who's belittling you, somebody who's trying to cause an argument, is trying to, tell everybody, what to do. And it's not working out very well for them. It's not working out very well for you. But I feel that you're past that, and you're no longer going to be putting up with their negativity. It's like you're looking at them as if it's like that they're somebody completely strange, and you don't know what they're saying. It's like, what? So this person can't get through to you anymore. And before they was able to manipulate you or belittle you or make you feel as if you do not deserve what you're getting. And you, hand on heart and in your strength, you're saying, yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I'm going to get what it is that I deserve. And so keep visualizing, achieving what it is that you want, and the universe will just make it happen. Okay, so that's what I get for Aquarius. All right, so here we go. Right. So we're going on to Geminians now. Geminians. Gemini. So what have we got? 02, 12. 12. Okay. Right. Interesting. Geminis. Okay, I'm building up the energy now for 21st through to the 27th of July. Okay, so I'm seeing the word urgent and I'm seeing travel. I'm also seeing having to deal with something quickly or get to the heart of the matter. Okay. They're also showing me feeling a bit kind of blocked or a bit trapped, a bit stuck, something to do with that. And a need to think outside the box and to make other things happen or change in some way. So it's like seeing an issue starting up and realizing, okay, so what am I going to do? I've got to do this and then this and then this. I've got to do this. Okay, there's somebody around you who has got, there's a feeling of a bit of rejection and a bit of concern, okay, going on. And I can see that you are looking into somebody else's relationship and wondering if it's okay, because you've kind of been feeling a bit off about it and wanting to find out, you know, if everybody is okay. And this doesn't feel as if it's in a nosy way. This feels as if it's in a genuinely loving and caring kind of energy there. They're showing me finding out information. This is like delving into, looking into things, you know, realizing that you are capable of so much more than you're doing. So this is also maybe a new opportunity to see something that you're good at turn into a job. Okay, so it's like, well, yeah, I really enjoy doing that, and look at what I've done, look at what I've achieved. And then it's like, well, yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to, you know, make that kind of happen. So there's also a strong feeling of, you know, having to let somebody down that you didn't really want to let down. But there's something to do with money and finances here. Okay, so I've got the 6 of Cups, which is reminiscing about the past or thinking emotionally about the past. And then we have crossing it, the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 5 of Pentacles there. Okay, we have looking into things and planning, okay, and focusing on what is really happening and how well things are going. And so this, I feel as if you may be kind of doing some sort of soul searching or analyzing things, looking into things, okay, and new ideas are going to come to you about what you're going to do next. So the focus is about money. Definitely, it's about money at the middle of next week, okay. So you're going to be teaching, learning, or developing some skills, I feel, next week as well. And this is an opportunity linked with a teacher that really is very good at teaching what it is that you need. And I can see these techniques being something that you'll use for the future, okay, something that you're learning there. There's a bit of boredom and restlessness in your life and a need to maybe start a project or, you know, start a little either business up or a project or a hobby, okay, because there's something that you're, it's like I'm missing this, you know, and I really need something more in my life. And so you know that there are certain restrictions and things that you can't do, but there are a lot of things that you can do, and I feel that that's exactly what you're gonna start. I'm hearing voices kind of being spoken, and I feel as if it's like, you know, when something comes out of your mouth and then you think, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or, you know, that was a bit sensitive and I shouldn't do it. So there's something about kind of a fallout. I do feel as if that's an optional thing. Now you know it's coming, you can avoid it by being, you know, putting yourself in someone else's shoes sometimes helps with that. And sometimes, you know, looking at fairness and balancing things out. And someone's saying, pick your fight. So, you know, when sometimes it's like, I know that it's not worth arguing about it, or it's not worth, you know, losing, you know, sleep over that situation. So I do feel as if there's a lot of kind of grounding energy there. You've got ideas about some sort of legal or official documents and paperwork. Okay, so the justice is about, I'm seeing somebody put a stamp, physically a stamp on a piece of paper, like it's an official document, and the date has to be put on it, and it's like somebody's print has to be put on it. So this is like a certificate, a document, or something really, really good there. And this has been a challenging time, but I'm seeing it being something that is prepared and put in front of you for your approval. Okay. There has been somebody who has let you down in the past, and this particular character you no longer want to have around you. You've kind of come to the end of your patience regarding that person. Okay, so it's like a friendship is drifting away, but wisdom and knowledge has definitely crept in for you to understand, okay, more about it, for sure. Okay, so there you go. That is what I get for Geminians. Okay, Geminians. All right, so go. So this is for Libra now. Libra. So this is my forever love. This is my hubby. Okay, this is Greg. So I'm trying to multitask by writing numbers down and trying to talk. It doesn't work well with me. I have blonde moments, which I call peroxide moments, because and I've only got kind of light brown hair now. This is light dyed. So yeah, peroxide moments. So anyway, this is for Libras, 21st through to the 27th of July 2025. All right, so let me tune in now. All right, so beginning of this is the beginning of next week. Okay. So they're seeing a bit of they're talking about infighting. So this is fighting amongst themselves and trying to negotiate terms and battling with each other to get what it is that they want. Now, that is straight from spirit, so I will make sense of it in a moment after I've drank my coffee. Okay, so if there is somebody who's supposed to be helping you or doing something for you, and yet you haven't had the benefit of that help, and then all of a sudden that help comes in, it's a bit like buses. So you don't have any buses, and then all of a sudden 3 come along. This is what's going to be happening really around you, and this is going to kind of play with your mind, really. It's like, wow, what a difference a week makes to my situation. And then all of a sudden the justice is heard, and the official It's like the official narrative, they're saying, will be exposed. Okay. And there is going to be battle, and there is going to be, you know, coming up against it's like obstacles, but there's a perfectionist person, a perfectionist energy, somebody who will always get their goal or will always achieve what they've set out to achieve, because they don't let up. They will keep going until everything is done, possibly, to sort that out. So I'm seeing triumphant news then around the middle of the middle of next week. Okay. And I'm seeing there's a feminine energy around this person. So this person is somebody who is a motherly character. This person, I feel, cuts the crap or cuts through the crap. Okay, that's what they do in order to go ahead with something. They cut around all of the extra, you know, it's like time wasting energy. That's what they do. There's also somebody who is trying to verbally complicate things. Verbally, they are not, they shouldn't be getting involved. It's nothing to do with them, but I see that they are trying to manipulate the situation, which will not go in their favor. I'm also seeing a feeling of freedom, like somebody's just handed you the key to a freedom kind of energy. There has been a sense that, you know, somebody else or somebody around you has been dumping down kind of, you know, it's like, well, that's not for me, you know, give it to someone else and give it to someone else and give it to someone until you get what it is that you want. And it's the best possible outcome, you know. So it seems as if you know, when someone's dismissive of you and it's like, oh, here we go again, they're dismissing me, you know, what's the point? And then all of a sudden it's like, well, the universe knew what it was doing, because she's just, sorry, Tink's just here. That's gonna, oh, she's absolutely soaking wet because it must be raining outside. I've not got a towel here, darling. So anyway, there is a little bit of little bit of sharp tongue, but I do feel that this will work out okay. All right, this really will. So sorry, the pain is bad at the moment. So I'm waiting for the painkillers to work. Let's do this. It just make everything very bright a moment, but let me just rub off the cat because she's very wet. Oh my goodness. Cats, they want what they want, don't they? I've tried to say, go and have your food, go and have your food, go and have your food. Dear me. Anyway, so I'm going to tune in again. Somebody, I'm going to show you the card actually. Somebody is offering you a key to unlock your situation. This looks, it's like, well, you know, my situation is as stable as it's going to be, but I need somebody to unlock the full potential of my situation. There has been, you know, somebody letting you down, but also it's like this has gone to the right person. This person is feminine or is a woman. Okay, this feels like who is going to be coming to your rescue, is going to be helping you in some way. You are standing at a crossroads, and you are not going to back down. That's what the cards are indicating. So this is a situation close to your heart, but it has got substance to it. I can see certificates, I can see legalities, and I can see getting look at the legalities card and getting to the bottom of a situation that clearly needs to be sorted out. You've got to put up your shield, put up your boundaries, and understand I will be okay with that, but not with this. And this will definitely make absolute sense later on. Okay, this all seems like a bit of a riddle, but that's what they're indicating. So Libras, it's all about money, finances and security around you guys next week. But I do see very good outcomes from this situation. So there you go. That's what I get for Libras. And this is the astrology readings. Okay, so let's just come back to the chat here. I've just remembered, Patrice, that you are Mary's sister. So I've just put the two together again. Sorry, it just goes. So I get it. Maybe Mary have had those experiences. Yes, that's what started this this journey of everybody getting together and talking about UFOs. So yeah, I told Mary I have stage fright. Oh, so she's not she's not prepared to do it. That's okay. So Marilyn, hello Marilyn. I'm definitely eccentric being an Aquarius. Aquarius are a little bit like that for sure. Sarah Ann, I see angels all the time and elementals. Well, that is sounds good to me. That sounds good. That sounds like the perfect energy. I like that. Angels, elementals. So that could be a talk in itself, couldn't it? Angels and elements. Sarah Ann. So Patrice and Mary as well. UFOs. So yeah, let us know if you've got interesting stories. We really want to know. Stage fright. So I have had those ET experiences. Oh, thank you. Remember we got to that. So Vera is going to walk Marley. Okay, so all right. So Aaron had told me if he passed before me, he would come back as an eagle. He passed in 2020, and in 2022 an eagle was in the backyard. This was a very rare thing to have happen. Okay, so can I put you down, Patrice, as contact from spirit? So that's a possibility. Contact with spirit. Yeah, I love that. Right, so yeah, I think we've caught up. Thank you for enduring your pain and pushing through the readings. I really try to, and I seem to be able to hide it on my face, but my rocking tends to see show. It's a comfort thing that I do when it's bad. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Maureen. Love you, Ali. Hoping you have a feel good night. Take care. Oh, thank you. I appreciate all of you for joining in. It's Kathy Cat. Oh, Kathy Cat. Hello, love. It's good to see you on here. Hello, beautiful souls. Blessings to all. Oh, I appreciate you all being here and hanging out with me. I do. So anyway, that's it. Please take advantage of the nearly half price readings. They're continuing this week as well. So it's an hour reading is $50, which works out £40 for 1 hour reading with me. And you've also got half an hour, which is $25, which works out £20. So pop over to psychicalley.net. take advantage. If you want to join a membership where you get each tier, each different level, you get something extra, from mystery gifts sent to you, or to have a 30-minute reading every month, or an hour reading every month, or a meditation sent to you every month, or a class sent to you. So all of these things, they're just for you. Okay, so if you wanted to join the membership of the Patreon, or you want to go to Greg, okay, there is patreon.com/in5D. It's going down there on the ticky tape there. So anyway, thank you, Kathy. Annie is spot on with her readings. I love reading, and I think it shows through. It shines through when you do readings. So sweet dreams all. Yeah. Thank you, Ali. The Aries reading resonated big time. That's really good. I enjoy time with you and everybody here. I enjoy it too. I'll see you all on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some little psychic development and things, some live ones. And Tinky just wanted to say good night to everybody as well, didn't you, Tink? Yeah, she wanted to do that. All right. Bye, lovelies. See you later. Bye.